Hello and welcome. I'm Donna. I'm looking forward to working out with you today. You don't need any equipment for today's workout. We're going to be lying down or kneeling down on your mats throughout the workout. As you come down and lie on your mat, we just need to very quickly find your neutral pelvis and then we can get you moving. So you want to make sure that there's a small arch in your lower back. So just quickly imprint your lower back. Tuck your pelvis and imprint your lower back, and then tilt your pelvis the opposite way and you'll feel an increased arch. Now we want to find the midpoint in between that tuck and tilt. You'll feel a small arch. I've got a cushion behind my head to keep my spine, my neck in line with my spine and my spine in neutral. If you haven't got a cushion, just fold up a small towel and you can place that behind your head. So for our first exercise, you're going to bring your knees and your feet together. You're going to keep that connection between the knees and feet. We're going to take our arms out slightly wider than your towel or your mat, and you're going to bring your palms up towards the ceiling. So we're going to begin with an inhale, and as you exhale, think about peeling your right hip up off the mat as you drop your knees down to the left. You're going to turn your head in the opposite direction. Take an inhale, exhale, draw the knees back in towards the center, and then we're going to rotate the opposite way. So your left heel peels off the mat and your knees drop down towards the right. We're going to exhale as we draw the knees back into the center. So this exercise is called hip rolls. You'll feel your core engaging, especially as you draw the knees back into the center. So I want you to focus on keeping your shoulders and your arms down and connected with the floor. And your range of movement, how low you're going to take your knees, is dictated by being able to keep that connection with your shoulder blades, with your shoulders on the floor. So inhale and then exhale, drawing the knees back into the center. So as I lower my knees down to the left, my right foot is peeling off the mat. And then switch, rolling round down to the opposite side. And just one more to each side. You'll feel your spine rotating as the knees drop down to the side. Well done. You're going to bring your knees back into the center. You're going to take your feet and knees hip distance apart. You're going to interlace your fingers. If you've got a cushion, you're going to push the cushion away now, or your towel, and place your fingers, your hands behind your head. So I want your head to feel nice and supported by your hands. We still got our neutral pelvis, and we're going to come into our curl up. So we're going to take an inhale. Make sure you can see your elbows. We're going to take an inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to curl up, breathing out. We're going to hold here. Now we're going to lift one leg, bringing it to single knee fold, and then we're going to bring the opposite knee up. We're going to lower that knee down, and then the opposite knee, and we're going to curl down. We're going to do that again. So exhale, curl up, inhale, exhale, and curl down, and switch. So this time you're going to bring the opposite knee up first. You're going to return that foot down first, then the opposite foot, and then curl back down. So as you curl up, think about bringing your chin towards your chest, trying to keep your hips, your pelvis nice and still. So a curl up isn't a huge range of movement, but you'll feel your core engaging. Well done. Keep going with this. So you're trying to create a right angle at the knee and at the hip joint. Well done. Just a few more. And curl down and make this your last one. Bring the feet down onto the mat. Grab hold of your cushion or your towel. Where's mine gone? And then bring your head down onto the mat. Well done. So feet and knees are hip distance. You're going to float your arms up to a vertical position. So you want your palms in towards each other. We're going to go into an exercise called shoulder drops. So you're going to reach up towards the ceiling with your fingertips. You'll feel your shoulder blades, your scapula, sliding along the back of your rib cage as you reach up. Then you're going to let them slide back, sliding back. Let it relax happily back onto the back of your rib cage. Reach and lengthen and relax. reach and lengthen, and then relax and return with control. We're going to do one more on each side. So we spend so much of our life with your shoulder blades protracted forward on the rib cage. So it's just nice to mobilise the shoulders in this way. Well done. And just a couple more. Keep pulling your navel in towards your spine, keeping your core engaged. Well done. So you're going to bring your arms back down by your side. So still got our neutral spine. We're going to bring your heels in just a little bit closer towards your bottom. We're going straight into our spine curls. So you're going to imprint your lower back onto the mat, and then you're going to slowly start to peel your spine off the mat, bone by bone. So lifting your hips up towards the ceiling. Hold here, take an inhale, and as you exhale, soften through each vertebra of the spine, imprinting your spine back down onto the mat, bone by bone. Back to neutral pelvis. We're going to do that again. So exhale as you curl up off the mat. Hold here, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your bottom, just lightly. Take an inhale, exhale, and imprint your spine back down onto the mat. We're going to do a few more like this. Breathing out. Inhale and exhale, coming down with control. If you want to, you can peel your arms off the mat, hands off the mat, bring your arms up to a vertical position and continue with your spine curl. We are using your core to support your spine throughout this exercise. So think about drawing your navel in towards your spine. Well done. And just a couple more. Here we go, we're breathing out, hips come up high. And slowly imprint your spine back down onto the mat. So this time, when you come into your spine curl, you're going to lift your hips up, gently engage your glutes. We're going to hold here. So make sure that your toes are grounded down on the mat. Give them a little wiggle, ground them down. Then you're going to lift your heels up. So your hips, your glutes are staying engaged, your hips are nice and high here. We're going to go into our backstroke arms. So one arm comes down towards your toes, fingertips towards your toes. The other arm is reaching up above your head. We're not bringing the arm all the way down towards the floor. We're going to hover it a couple of inches. Now, by engaging your core, pulling your navel in, it enables you to stabilize everything else. We've got 3 and 2, well done, and 1 more. Bring your arms back to a vertical position, bring your heels down, take an inhale, and with control, you're going to imprint your spine back down onto the mat. Well done. How are we doing? Okay, good. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to change the position of the arms. We're going to work different muscles, but we're still working within the shoulder joint. So you're going to tuck your pelvis, you're going to peel your spine off the mat, bringing your hips up towards the ceiling. Now you can leave your heels down if you want to, so the foot's grounded on the mat, or if you want a little bit more of a challenge, you're going to lift those heels up again. Now, we're going to press the elbows down towards the floor and extend the arms. So we press and extend. So this is our chest press. Now at home, if you've got light weights, a kilo, kilo and a half, couple of kilos, or a couple of water bottles, fill the water bottles. You can add some weights to this exercise to add a little bit more resistance. I'll leave that with you, you decide. As you get stronger, you'll be able to do more repetitions. Well done. We've got 3. Keep engaging your core, navel in towards your spine, and this is your last one. Okay, you're going to bring the heels down, you're going to take an inhale and soften through your breastbone, slowly imprinting your spine back down onto the mat and bring the arms down by your side. Well done. Okay, we have one more exercise in this position, in our relaxation position, before we roll over onto your tummy. So we're going into our double leg stretch. You're going to bring your legs up one at a time to double knee fold here. You're going to connect your knees and connect your feet. You're going to bring your hands along the side of your shins And then you're going to bring your chin to your chest and you're going to curl up. So you've got a lovely flexion, a lovely curve in your upper spine. We're going to maintain that flexion, keeping the chin down towards your chest. We're going to sweep the arms up and we're going to circle them round. So we inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Well done, keep going. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Well done. We're going to keep going with this. If you feel like when you sweep your arms back, like you're rolling out of your curl up here, then don't take your arms as far back. I want you to maintain this curl up. So chin towards your chest, your shoulders are lifted off the mat. You can have a rest at any time. We've got 3 and 2 and 1 more. Bring your hands alongside your shins, knees into your chest, and bring your head down onto the mat. Well done, fabulous effort. Okay, so you're going to extend your legs and we're going to roll over onto your tummies. So when you're lying on your tummies, this is called our prone position. For the next exercise, which is Cobra Prep and Cobra, I want you to lengthen your legs and you're going to take your feet out wider than hip distance. You're going to rotate in your hip joint so your heels are turned in and your toes are turned out. If you've got a mat, the toes are turned out towards the edge of your mat. So you're going to bring your hands down and your forearms down onto the floor, and you want your elbows to be wider than the mat. So when we're in this position here, think about relaxing your shoulders and your shoulder blades sitting happy on the back of your rib cage. Now pull your navel in, pull your belly button in towards your spine. So as a guide, your thumb is kind of in line with your nose, but you'll have to work out what works for your body. Okay, so we're going to start with an inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to start to lift your head, lift your chest, pressing your breastbone forward. Now hold here, take an inhale, and exhale, return your chest and head back down onto the mat. And again. So we're lifting and lengthening through the spine. Well done. So creating length through your spine, through your neck. Good. So keep pulling your navel in towards your spine. Now, if you want a little bit more of a challenge, we're going to go into our full Cobra. So take an inhale, exhale, lift your head, lift your chest, push your breastbone forward. And then we're going to peel your forearms off the mat, fully extend your arms. Now engage your core. We're going to bring your hips back down onto the mat. Your rib cage starts to come down, the forearms come down, chest comes down, and your head. And again, inhale, exhale, head comes off the mat, chest, then your ribs start to peel off the mat. You're going to extend your arms, hips lift. Well done, and down we come again. So you're working through this at your own pace. So your spine is in extension. And this exercise is helping to strengthen those postural muscles in your back. Well done. And it just feels nice. It feels so good. So you can slow this down if you want to. Taking your time. So keeping your shoulders down, away from your ears, and trying to keep your shoulder blades down and happy and relaxed on the back of your rib cage. Well done, we've just got 1 more to go. And relax here, well done. So I want you to bring your toes together. So connect your big toes, but let your heels fall out towards the edge of the mat. You're going to bring your hands down by your side, arms down by your side, and your palms are going to face up towards the ceiling. Good. So you're still pulling your navel in towards your spine. So we're resting our head down on the mat, and we're going to go into an exercise called dart. So we're going to lift your head, lift your chest. You're going to lengthen through the arms, rotate your palms so they turn in towards your thighs, and lift and lengthen through your legs. Return your chest, arms, legs back down onto the mat, let your heels fall out towards the edge of the mat. And again, we're lifting and lengthening, chest is lifted, arms are lengthened, well done, and relax. So we exhale. So thinking about trying to create as much length as we can throughout your body, from the crown of your head all the way down towards your toes. Well done. You can have a rest at any point. Fantastic effort. Okay, let's go for 3 more. So exhaling, lengthening through your neck, through your spine, through your legs, through your arms. Well done, 2 to go. And inhale, and 1 more, relax your legs. And then lift the chest, and lengthen, and relax. Well done, we're going to push ourselves back into your well-earned rest position. So your legs are parallel, hip distance, and your hands are underneath your shoulders. Pull your navel in towards your spine. Lifting up, you're going to bring your bottom down towards your heel and stretch. Now, if this isn't comfortable for you, any issues with your shoulders, you're going to bring your hands down by your side, palms up towards the ceiling, and just relax here. So any issues with your knees, don't bring your bottom down as low. You can be in this position here. Okay, so just enjoy this stretch and take a nice big inhale. And then exhale, well done. And 1 more time, we're going to breathing into the side of the ribs. And exhale. Great. So we're going to bring you up into a 4-point kneeling position. Okay. So when you come into this position, you want your hands, I'm going to turn around the other way. You want your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Okay. And then your knees are directly underneath your hips. So we're going to give your tails a little wag here. Okay, you're going to come into the centre. And we're going to try and achieve a neutral spine. So we're going to pull your navel in towards your spine. You want your head to be in line with your spine. You're going to tuck your pelvis. You're going to start to bring your chin down towards your chest, and you're trying to create that lovely even C curve in your spine. And then we're going to inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to ripple through back to neutral spine and then come into your cat extension. So we are tilting your pelvis the opposite way. Your spine's an extension and your head is lifted. So the head moves in relation to the movement in your spine. Well done. And ripple through the other way. This just feels so nice to mobilize your spine in this way. So working at your own pace. If you want to take this a little bit slower or faster, well done. So we exhale, hold when we inhale, and then exhale. And just 1 more time. Through to your extension and then back through to your neutral. Well done. So give your tail another little wag. If you want to, lift your hands up to take a little bit of pressure off your wrists. So we are going to go into threading the needle, which is a great exercise for mobilizing your spine, and it's good at strengthening your upper body, and you'll feel your core working. So you are going to peel your right hand off the mat. You're going to bring the palm up towards the ceiling. So we're going to flex at the hips, and we're going to try and avoid pushing your bottom towards your heels. So we're going to try and keep the position of your hips, so the hips are over the knee here. Well done. So we're going to bend your right, no we're not. We're going to bend your left elbow as we reach and lengthen and rotate here. You're going to come back into the centre, return the hand onto the mat, and then you're going to reach and lengthen the opposite way. So this time, I'm threading my left arm behind the right arm. I'm bending my right elbow, and I'm hinging at my hips. So I'm breathing out as I reach and lengthen. That feels so good. And then I'm going to inhale as I come back into the centre, return the hand and switch. So breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. Well done. So hopefully you can see that my bottom isn't coming back towards my heels. So I'm flexing, I'm bending at my hip joint, and I'm thinking about reaching and lengthening. So my head rotates, I'm rotating at the shoulder joint, and it's my spine, my rib cage is rotating, almost like it's rotating round an axis. Well done. And just a couple more. I love this exercise. And one more to each side. So breathing out, breathing in. Well done. And as we bend that supporting elbow, you are also building up the strength in that arm. Well done. So once again, you're going to press yourself back into your rest position here. And take a nice big inhale. So I want you to engage your core. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to slide your hands towards your knees, flexing through your spine, and bring yourself up to a seated position. Well done. Great effort. So we're done for today. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I know I enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. If you did enjoy this, subscribe to my channel. There will be weekly updates, weekly exercise routines for you to get stuck into and to enjoy. I'll see you soon.